No
Hello, everyone.
worries.
Welcome to another edition of Talk Tissue. Today, we're really excited to talk to Scott Hubley, the president of White Mountain Paper Company. Hey, Scott, how are you today?
Very good, Brian. Thank you for having us. Appreciate your time.
Yeah, thank you. I know we've gone back and forth a little bit, and you've asked for some time to develop some things on your end with your company and the development up in the Northeast. So we're really excited to talk to you. I think a lot of people that follow the industry have probably already heard a little bit about what's going on up in the Northeast with your company, and we're excited to share a little bit more with the rest of the industry. As many people know, a lot of the industry has sort of maybe taken a geographical shift to the south, and with many of the plants up in the Northeast shuttering or expanding to other locations. So we're excited to hear. Could you tell us a little bit about the history of White Mountain Paper and kind of how you got to today?
Absolutely happy to. I mean, look, this is a historic site. It originally was founded in 1852 up in Gorham, New Hampshire, right on the Berlin line. So we are in the North Country. It's a beautiful area. You can see the presidential range right out from our parking lot. So it's a great area to work and live in.
Yeah.
The company was really in its heydays in the 1930s. Famous machine number nine, Mr. Nibrock, was world famous for producing the brown paper towel.
Okay.
And it actually just came out of service back in the early 2020 was when it was taken out of service. So I came to White Mountain Paper back in January, and it's currently owned by Barron's Investment.
Okay.
Barron's Investment, as the mill through the years has gone through a variety of ownerships, as you indicated, the industries has gone through its ups and downs. It went into bankruptcy back in 2020. Barron's Investment Group came in and was the only bidder willing to take it out of bankruptcy and operate it as a paper mill.
Wow.
What was so interesting about this is in 2012, the owners at that point in time had installed a 102-inch crescent former tissue machine.
Okay.
So brand new with decades of life still to go.
Yeah.
It had a lot of deferred maintenance. Again, we're on a pretty aged site. The buildings that I'm calling to you from today is actually 1930s.
Wow.
And there's a lot of infrastructure here that's still antiquated. And Barron's Investment Group and his team came in and really put a plan of stabilization together, right? Like
Yeah.
we had to stabilize the utilities, the water, take care of deferred maintenance on the machine, bring in a management team that could sustain the group. I'm happy to say we have 54 United Steelworkers union members here working the mill
Wow. That's great.
24/7, 365.
Wow.
And we can produce up to 35,000 tons of tissue paper per year.
Wow.
So definitely has been a great thing that they've done for the community. For those people listening and watching that may not know anything about the North Country, the 75 plus minus employees that work here today, they make us the number three employer in the Androscoggin Valley.
Cool.
So it's incredibly important to the community here in
Yeah.
the North Country. There aren't large scale employers. This 90-acre campus has 1 million square feet of manufacturing space, of which we use approximately 400,000 square feet of that space. And what we're working on is plans both with the state and federal leaders to revitalize that space. So do a level of remediation, demolition, and then obviously rebuild, because again, it's one of the few areas within proximity to the White Mountains in the North Country where it's already zoned for industrial use. So
Very
there's a
nice.
lot of growth and economic opportunities here that we're looking at with community leaders.
Wow. Yeah. And oh, sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, no, great ahead.
I was just going to say for those, there's many people watching that are probably very fond of the Northeast, like myself. And it really warmed my heart to hear the story of your story. And that's what caught my eye on LinkedIn when I saw it and made me reach out to you because I really want to get this story out there. And, you're going to build a lot of connections with different, I know you're new to the tissue industry yourself, but you will see a lot of, if you haven't seen already, there's a lot of relationship building and helping amongst those in the industry.
There,
Yeah.
there is. You're absolutely right. It's been great to get to know people across the industry overall. Have been, been invited to do benchmark activities at various locations, which, in some areas is thought to not be something you would do with a competitor.
Sure.
But yet, it's a close-knit community. People want the industry to thrive and want to be able to share those best practices
Yeah.
and learn from one another for the benefit of the overall marketplace and industry. I think some of the things that we've done here that are really interesting is we are in a New Hampshire apprenticeship program for electrical and instrumentation employees. So we work with the local community college. We have E&I apprentices on board with our maintenance team to try to grow and develop the next level of workers coming in to the
Yeah.
area. We also work with the local community leaders and local utility service providers on a variety of programs. So, for example, I think when you reached out to me, it had to do with the boiler installation. So
Yeah.
back in 2021, the boiler that was 100 years old on site and still operational was condemned and
Wow.
put out of service, which led us to install a package boiler. So
Okay.
for nearly 5 years, we were running off of a rental boiler system,
Huh.
and we installed a new boiler, went into place in June. It's now operational, up and running, supporting our business. And as you can imagine, that's a multi-million-dollar project.
Yes. Yeah.
And really the heart of what we're trying to do for the long term. So it just speaks to the commitment, the investment of both our backers as well as the employees and the local community. It was made possible through a USDA REAP grant,
Okay.
as well as a state pulp and paper grant. The community leaders and at the time the governor and economic development leadership came to our aid to help pay for half of it. So essentially, they paid for half the project, and our ownership paid for the other half.
Fantastic.
So,
Wow. That's
yep.
fantastic.
So yeah, pretty unique. And then in other ways, we've done things like upgrade all of the lighting to LED across the whole facility through a New Hampshire Saves program. We worked with EverSource on energy efficiency to install new compressors. So these are the stories that just over the last several years, besides bringing the paper machine kind of back to life where it
Yeah.
can operate at high level of efficiency, the
Yeah.
infrastructure around us has also been revitalized, and we have plans to continue that over the next several years.
Sure. I don't know if I mean, I speak to a lot of people that don't know what it takes to even make one sheet of paper, all of the legwork that needs to get done in order to even get to the point before you even can produce one sheet. So that's a journey, and I can tell you've
It
been
is.
on it, and it's amazing. Can I ask a little bit about the operation? Are you planning to have any converting? Are you only going to have are you going to operate the mill? What's the
Yeah,
future?
I mean, in the end, I mean, we still have a ways to go on our overall operational upgrades and efficiency plans and economic development activities, but as
Okay.
a lot of players out there want to be integrated, we do as well.
Yep.
So that's certainly on our business roadmap, but we still have some steps to take before we're able to get there overall. But yes, business expansion is key to our future state and increasing the jobs in the community,
Yeah,
and maintaining the people here within the Androscoggin Valley.
sure. I mean, is there anything you want from the industry, a chance for you to reach out and connect with people? Is there anything you're looking for?
I mean, certainly, I'd love people that are out there that want to connect. I'm really big on benchmarking and sharing best practices across the industry. I think there are things that we do here very very well that we'd be happy to share with others, and hopefully others feel the same about what they're doing. I know from talking to some other players, there's been a variety of synergistic partnerships that have happened out there, and
Sure.
certainly we'd be interested in that as well, and hearing what people might have to offer. Maybe there's something that we do in the North Country that can help them in another location of the United States. And look, the other side of this is just the modernization aspect, right? We're investing in a lot of technology,
Mhm.
everything from enterprise resource planning systems to data systems and CMMS to be able to make sure we kind of have process and the ability to sustain in the long term on a repetitive cadence.
Sure. Yeah, and I just wanted to just say in behalf of welcome to the industry. And, we're here, Tissue Online is here as a resource. We just announced our first in-person event in Green Bay, Wisconsin. We'd love to have you be a part of that so you
Be
can
great.
connect with the rest of the industry as well. Um,
Look forward to it. The last thing I'd say to
yeah.
everybody out there is I just heard this past week we won the New Hampshire Business Review Business Excellence for Manufacturing in the state of New Hampshire this
Well,
year.
great.
So that was a big win for us. So lots of publicity within the state with community leaders and government officials, and we're looking forward to the awards banquet next month.
Awesome. Yeah, please provide us with a write-up on that. We'll love to share it. Tissue Online.
Excellent, excellent. Appreciate
Scott,
it,
thank you
Brian.
so much for your time. Thanks for sharing, and I'm sure we'll connect here in the future with future updates. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Brian. Have a good one. Bye
Bye.
bye.